So the third week of challenges comes out tomorrow for the new Sea of Thieves Fate of the Damned event. And just like last week, I thought I'd give you a guide on these new challenges a whole day early. This guide will specifically cover the challenges from the week 3. If you want to see week 2, there is a link to that video in the top right corner of your screen right now. I have also left the times of each challenge down in the description if there's a specific one you want to jump to. I will also be making a guide video on the 4th week of challenges. So for those of you who are interested, go ahead and subscribe so you can see when that video comes out. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. The first challenge is called Heat of the Battle, and for this challenge, all you have to do is light 5 skeletons on fire. Because this challenge does not specify what method you have to use to light the skeletons on fire, you can use any of them. These methods include the Chest of Rage, the Ashen's Wind Skull, fire bombs, which are my personal recommendation as these are the easiest to get a hold of, and even the explosion from a gunpowder barrel if the explosion itself does not kill the skeleton. The type of skeleton that you have to light on fire does not matter either. The second challenge is called Only Trying to Help, and for this challenge you must send an enemy player to the Ferry of the Damned. Basically meaning you have to kill them, make sure they're not revived by one of their teammates, and make sure that they end up on the Ferry of the Damned. And if you end up in the Ferry of the Damned and trying to complete this challenge, go ahead and pick up the pink Flame of Fate. This will come in handy later. The third challenge, a Fateful Encounter, requires you to beat 10 red or pink Shadows of Fate. Just like last week, the easiest way to find these skeletons is on Lorena's Voyage. You can purchase one of these voyages from any tavern. Now, if you do want this voyage to include the red and pink Shadows of Fate, you will have to purchase it during the third week of challenges. The fourth challenge is called Roaring Flames, and for this one you must light all beacons throughout the Devil's Roar. On screen now you can see a map of all the islands in the Devil's Roar that have a beacon on them and the beacon location marked on the map. Also, you might want to be careful, as all of these islands have active volcanoes on them. So, yeah, good luck. The fifth challenge, From the Ashes, requires you to collect the pink and red Flame of Fate from the Well of Fate on the Ferry of the Damned. That means you will have to die to enemy players to obtain the pink light, and you will have to die to fire. Once again, the method used does not matter in order to get the red flame. Once again, fire bombs, Chest of Rage, Ashen Wind Skull, volcanoes, even gunpowder barrels all work for this. I just realized for the second challenge it's called Only Trying to Help. Anyway, the final challenge is called Infernos Light. This challenge will have you lighting all of the lanterns on your ship a mix of pink and red, which basically means half of your lanterns have to be red and half of your lanterns have to be pink. This does not include the lantern in the brig. So that is all of the challenges from this week and how to complete them. If you followed my guide for week 2 and have already done the week 1 challenges, you should now have that blunderbuss. Once again, if you want to see week 4, go ahead and subscribe so that we can see that video when it comes out. I will be doing that one a whole day early as well. So I guess that's it for now. See you next week. Goodbye.